Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's the vwnut 1967 channel on YouTube. Welcome to my primer sanding video. We're going to get the car jacked up because it's a little easier for me to work on if we do that. Let me show you what we got going on over here at the bench. Here's what we're going to do. What we were using with the palm sander was like a 100 and a 150, so we're going to go 180, 400, 1500. And see where that gets us, and see what it looks like after that. I'm just going to find my block, get the car jacked up, and then I'll bring you guys back. We'll see you in a second. So what I'm using right here is like a just a little foam block, and it kind of helped me get into the little tighter areas. Just see in a second here I switched to the regular flat block that I was using for the rest of the sanding. Right here is where I switched to the block. Almost looks like I'm moving superhuman fast, but it's the brilliance of editing, I guess. That block worked pretty good for what I was doing right here. I'm by no means a professional, but we definitely are about to have this car back on the road and alive once again for sure. Alright, so we got her set back down on the ground, and we got the bodywork in the pristine condition that I would like it. So now we're just going to add a little bit of mess her up a little bit. Alright, we'll let that dry, sand the other side a little bit, and add a few coats of that.
Bettina, you want to say goodbye to the people? Say goodbye to the people. I'll find you in here on this rainy day. I'll find you in here on this rainy day. Say goodbye to the people.
Alright, so those license plates are just leaned up against there. We're going to run out when we go to get the part for the Honda car and pick up some screws so that we can attach those license plates over the perfectly repaired panel to make it look like we patched the car with license plates. Kind of like adding a little bit of patina. I think it fits the car. I think the Arizona plate in the middle will match the running boards and the color of the car perfectly. I think the other plates just kind of add to it. they're just, like I said, they're just leaned up there. Everything will be lifted up a little bit. I think that those are the 3 plates that I'm going with. We have license plates all over this place. I've been collecting for a while. I kicked around that idea. I kicked around putting some skateboards there. Repainting the whole car was definitely, still not throwing that idea out the window yet, but for right now, for this car show season, for getting this car back on the road and driving, that's the direction I'm going right now. So when we run out to get the Honda parts cars, we'll also get the screws to attach those plates to the car. See you guys in a sec. Pretty excited because then once those plates are on there, then we get to put the running boards back on. Excellent. I left the key on, so we had to get the jump box. Patina's on duty. I don't know if you guys can see her. Cold start. It's not really that cold, it's like 45 today. Careful. Alright, so we're back with all of the things that we need for making these license plates stay attached to my bug. I want to do is just align this up. Perfect. I want to stick and move. I'm going to want to put one in there and then right there. Do I want to start at the bottom or at the top? Let's start at the bottom. Alright, so we're back. Alright, so I had to get a little lift underneath the back of it so that I could, fit my way around the car and underneath of it. However, I'm super happy with the way that it is turning out so far. I just need to grab a couple of 13mm gizzies, pick up loose self-tappers, so that I can tighten up the running boards. So I'm going to do that to tighten up the running boards, close this door so it looks a little bit better, and tighten up some running boards. Bring your base right back in a sec when I find all my tools. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about how I finished up the bodywork. You guys seen me do the Bondo and the primer and the paint underneath here, and then we camouflaged it with the license plates, the suede running boards, complete the look I was going for. Very happy with how it turned out. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me here at the vwnut 1967 channel on YouTube and coming along with me on the preservation, restoration, whatever you want to call it, of my 1964 bug. I never know exactly how happy I'm going to be with things until they're on the car. This is one of those things where once it was on the car, I am actually happier with it than I was when I seen it in my head. I think the license plates and the suede running boards and the patina paint kind of all go together. I'm really happy with the way the car's coming out. So we're moving on to the interior. I got the brake line coming. If I could figure out when the expiration date was on my credit card, we would have had those parts already and we would have been putting a carpet kit in, but you know, live and learn. So we got those coming. Custom headliner, still got an inch and tin to put in. A little update on the Honda car. Let me, I'll put a new clip in for the Honda car. Let me set down the camera and talk to you guys about the Honda car. Alright, so let's talk about the Honda car. My friend Musty One was over here today. We went through most of the electronics, replaced the main relay. Still, we don't have any spark. The distributor in that particular Honda has some internal electronics that usually go. So where we're headed next with that one is probably we're going to replace the entire distributor, maybe? We'll see. As of right now, it's just sitting outside as a lawn ornament, still not running. So my reliable family vehicle still is my 67 Bug. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys again, and we'll see you in a couple of days.
Say goodbye to the people. Say goodbye to the people.